The latest on the unfolding wildfire crisis in Alberta. The province's premier is expected to speak with the Prime Minister about federal assistance to help fight the threat and help those affected by it. Right now, almost 30,000 people have fled the flames and their homes.
This is a very significant life event to be taken out of your home as a result of a wildfire. I would ask them to be patient. We are working on this collectively. And we do want to give everybody hope that we're going to be moving this in a direction where we can get people back into their homes as quickly as possible. But fundamentally, we do have to wait for the wildfires to get under control before we can start making those steps.
One community devastated by the flames is Shining Bank, about 200 kilometers west of Edmonton. You can see the destruction right there. More than 100 active fires continue to burn across Alberta. Almost 30 are deemed out of control. We want to turn now to the CBC's Julia Wong for the latest. She joins us live from Shining Bank, Alberta, with more on the damage and heartbreak inflicted there. Julia, tell us what you're seeing where you are.
Well, Arthi, where we are right now, it's really foggy, but there's such a strong smell of smoke in the air right now. As you mentioned, wildfire has been ripping through this particular area. I just want to show you the scene here because this wildfire is still out of control. It's about 5,000 hectares, so about 50 square kilometers. And the fire actually jumped the highway that you see here behind me. So whether it went this way or that way, I mean, it scorched the earth really on both sides and has been ravaging this particular area. What we have seen when we've been on the ground here is houses that have been destroyed. There's a barn just on the other side of the highway, burnt to the ground. There's a cabin and other buildings on this side of the road, just around the corner, that have been completely decimated. That is the brute strength of the fire that we are seeing in this area and what we've been seeing really all across the province. This fire has also been extremely unpredictable. As we've been on the ground here, we've been to properties where the fire has pretty much burned all the way up to a wooden barn, and then for whatever reason, it just stopped. And at the same property, the fire burned around a giant propane tank and burned underneath that propane tank. And then for whatever reason, that tank was left unscathed. So we're just seeing the randomness of this wildfire, as is what always happens every time there is a wildfire. Now, there has been a change in weather over the last couple days, and wildfire officials say that has really helped them in the firefight. Take a listen to what they said yesterday.
We've seen some light scattered showers in the southern part of the province, as far north as Fox Creek. It allowed firefighters to get a chance to work on the areas of some wildfires that they haven't been able to get close to because of extreme wildfire behavior. We're expecting this trend to continue over the next couple of days with cooler temperatures and higher humidity, helping firefighters who are working in the south and central part of the province. Unfortunately, in the north of the province, they will continue to be challenged with the conditions that they're seeing.
And so we are feeling those colder temperatures right now. But one thing I do want to note is that they're not going to be sticking around for a long time. We are expecting these temperatures to rise later this week.
And now, Julia, you've also been speaking with evacuees and local residents. How is everyone holding up?
Yeah, Arthi, it's really been a mixed bag. The evacuees that we've spoken with, some of them are from around Fox Creek and had to evacuate because of that fire. It's been a really emotional experience for them. A lot of them didn't want to leave their homes. Some of them have no idea how the town is doing. They have no idea how their homes are doing. So there's just so much uncertainty around that. And in this particular area, local residents who we've spoken with, some of them defied the mandatory evacuation order. They did not want to leave. They saw how chaotic that evacuation was, and they actually felt safer. They felt that they could monitor the situation around their homes if they just stayed put. Others who have come back and seen the devastation have just been blown away by what they have seen on the ground here with some of the destruction. And other folks who we've talked to, they're grateful that their houses are still standing. So really, it's just a wide range of emotions and experiences that people are feeling right now. Another thing that we do want to note, because there's so much anxiety around what these evacuees are facing, is that Danielle Smith will be speaking with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau later today, and her office has said that she will be asking the Prime Minister for federal assistance. Arthi.
Thanks for this, Julia. That is the CBC's Julia Wong in Shining Bank, Alberta.